How you doing today?
Yeah, good. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you. I don't have good lighting on you. Can you see me okay?
I can see you perfectly and I can hear you perfectly.
Okay.
Would you like me to take my glasses off?
Yeah, maybe. I'm just wondering, is there a way you could face it to get more light on your face? I see light behind you, but there's, I think the light's not. It's the light shining on the back of your
above.
head.
Yes.
If the best you can do to get a little more light, that's better. Yeah.
Okay. Let me take the chair. Here we go.
Okay. Super. That's a lot better. Okay. So I want to welcome everybody for being here for Pitch Investors Live. We've got an amazing app that allows people like yourself to present to investors and folks looking for opportunities to make the pitch. And we've got the beauty of Pitch Investors Live. At any one time, we might have dozens, maybe hundreds of people out there listening to a pitch. Sometimes it goes viral. We've had some that have gone to literally thousands and thousands of people. And sometimes it's an investment that comes from somebody listening as opposed to just the person taking the pitch. So I'm sort of a facilitator here. I'm interested in your pitch. I want to hear it. And I may be interested and may be able to help you. But if not, others out there, we also encourage them to make a deal also. So on that note, why don't you take a few minutes to give me your pitch, start with your name, the company, and all about how you got started with it. Maybe at some point, a little bit about your background too.
Excellent. I'd like to start off with thanking you for the golden ticket giveaway. It's really appreciated.
Sure.
My name is Sunny. I'm the founder of ePutt. And we've developed this, initially it was a training aid in its analog version, but over the years we've added to it new technologies, and we waited with the release, and we found that the timing for the release of the digital version, as I call it, would be 2018, 2019. We've done trade shows back in the past with the analog version, and the feedback was very positive. So therefore, we decided to make a digital version rather. So in simple terms, so everyone understands it better, I'm holding a prototype. You've seen our videos, Kevin, haven't you?
Yes.
Yeah. So this is the actual fully operational prototype of the device. I would put it in those words. I see it as a gaming console. As let's say this is something like a PlayStation console with Skype capabilities. So what we have done is there's a little camera in there. Once when you hook it up to the internet, the camera follows everything around. So you can actually see your opponents on a software interface, which is on your monitor or TV. So you can see other guys playing. Let's say like Call of Duty or Warcraft, where you have the different rooms, you have different players, and those with different levels of skill will be playing against you for the game of putting.
Right.
So I would like to start first with the problem that we've solved. And,
okay.
And it is accessibility and also time. As you know...
Say it again. What was the problem was what?
Accessibility and time.
Okay.
Yeah. So we live very busy lifestyles, and golfers usually go for their putting or golfing on the weekends. So if you'd like to play against your golfing buddies, you don't need to wait anymore. You can play. This is only for putting, so it's not for any other type of golfing shot apart from putting. And putting is probably one of the most technically complex shots that you need to practice on. So and usually good putts are from 3 to 5 to 7 meters. So we've realized that you can actually do it indoor, and while you're doing it indoor, you can add to it a social aspect of it, which is, say, the camera that can connect to the internet. And while you're connected to the internet, just like you and me talking now, we can really be standing and playing putting against each other. So you can be wherever you are, I can be wherever I am, around the globe, we can play against each other.
So are you just using your iPhone or your camera?
Yes, that's where it comes. That's the final stage that I wanted to address. When I come to our offerings to you as an investor. Now we are at the stage. Where we developed multi revenue streams, and it's easily incorporated into this project. Also, we've developed the prototype. We've got the website going. We've done a survey from an Australian company. The ePutt project is incorporated in Australia. Currently, I moved to Belgrade, Serbia, where I found and handpicked the developers for the final phase. So, in reality, we are now at the point where we need to develop the software interface, the mobile app, and the small program that will link the mobile app, the software interface, with the console itself.
Okay, and so the console is the product itself is going to be the console and the app in conjunction. Is there any? I mean, does that console, what is it? The ball comes in, does it kick it back, or?
Yes, well, there are 3 lasers there. So you have 1, 2, 3 lasers that give you continuous ground line for better alignment, for better positioning, and for better. It's a training aid, in fact, that can help you improve your putting skills. Then there is a little popping device right here in the middle that will pop the ball back to you, so you don't need to walk to the actual hole. The ball comes back to you. So, and there are various games that can be developed and played. And the most interesting part of it, Kevin, is that this product can give you an opportunity not only to practice your and improve your training or golfing skills, but also it gives you an opportunity to entertain yourself while watching others how they play, socialize with other people, and the most of all, I believe that's very interesting for our members, is to make money. So let's say we are good golfers, good putters, and we know how to play various games. Imagine you and I decide to put whatever, $10, $20, $100 for a game. You will have other people that will want to put $10 for a game, because a lot of golfers like doing it. This can go live. That's why we have an opportunity to go with the fiat currency and also cryptocurrency. We've already have spoken with 2 interested parties that would provide us with their cryptocurrency, so we don't need to invest, because we will use their cryptocurrency just for the payments or conversions. Okay. Therefore, a component of the whole project will be blockchain, also founded on blockchain technology. Yeah. When I was talking about the multi-revenue streams, then I was referring to monthly membership fees that we will charge, and we will offer to our members this console. Once fully developed and tested, the final product will cost about $980. They don't need to pay $980. We will get them on a 2-year contract where they will pay monthly membership fees, and we will give them the console itself free of charge.
So I don't understand where all the costs are in that piece of equipment that you were holding. You're saying the cost is $980?
Not 980. It will be less than 980, but it's got sophisticated PCB. It's got a lot of power, processing power in it. It's like a small computer inside of that box that can actually literally control everything. It can be voice activated. It can give you anything that you need. Literally, imagine this as a small laptop.
Okay. Does this come with any kind of like, I'm just thinking of my own house. I've got a lot of tile. Not a lot of carpet. What is there a roll up?
Yeah, we will provide those members that don't have carpet for putting. They can use one of our mats that we will supply with the product. So usually that mat will be from 3 to 5 to 7 meters, because every game will be for putting will be from the distance of, say, 3 meters to 7 meters. So therefore, we will offer a complimentary mat that comes with it as well.
Gotcha. And so people that putt, you're betting against others. You might be, who can sink 9 out of 10 in a row or something, or you can name the bet.
Well, we will have a system, an algorithm that will run that as bookies do it for horses or for other sports, because this will attract. The best part of this is, Kevin, that it doesn't attract only golfers, and there are about 60 million golfers worldwide, registered golfers. So about 60. Some people say even up to 80 million golfers. It doesn't include kids. See, kids can be integrated in all of this, because a lot of parents will be buying this console for their children to improve their putting skills. And of course, we are not going to allow children to bet or play for money. There will be a separate section with our fully certified coaches, e-coaches as we call them, who will provide their coaching sessions and so on. And the biggest component, the biggest market that we foresee is the gaming market. That's something that we will want to integrate in. And the gaming market worldwide is 2 billion people. So we're trying to be as conservative as possible. The survey that we've conducted over a 1 month period is telling us that there is a decent interest. About 23,000 people have expressed their interest to give it a shot. So we are encouraged with the numbers, and at this point, we would like to finalize the final phase, which is building of the software interface, mobile phone app, and the Python algorithm that will be integrated into the console, and then we can start manufacturing and marketing.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay, great. All right. So, how much money do you need to finish things off?
We are offering. There is a reason why I moved from Australia to Serbia. Serbia is currently one of the biggest programming hubs in Europe, and the labor force here is very inexpensive. They have very skilled labor force, and the cost is significantly less than that I would incur in Melbourne, Australia. So we're trying to be as economical as possible. I've handpicked and hand-selected a team of the best programmers. I've met them over the last 12 months on numerous occasions, and we've done the testing. So we believe that we can achieve everything, including the marketing and also manufacturing of a certain number of models so that we can do the testing. We're looking to offer 10% of the company for 500,000, or that's one of the options, or 5% of the company for 500,000, but we would give you high interest rate on the investment, and we can agree to repay that money back to you with the interest after a certain period. In fact, I would go as far and I'm very transparent and honest about this. I'm not looking for an investor who is going to fork out the cash and put it into my bank account or the company bank account. we are looking for a partner, long-term partnership with someone who is willing to agree to finance or pay the bills or tax invoices for the final phase. And for that, we are offering an equity in the company.
Okay. All right. So is the product itself, was that a prototype that you showed me, or what was that?
This is fully functional prototype. It doesn't have the software programmed in because the software hasn't been built or programmed. So that's what we need. I foresee over the next 3 to 4 months, I believe with enough funding, we can complete this before mid 2019 and kick it off at different trade shows, conferences, and do the full presentation within the gaming community, esports, e-tournaments. We can do live streaming. We can do. We can also charge for downloadable content. We can form partnerships for e-commerce, like with let's say Callaway Golf or Nike Golf or TaylorMade. They can advertise like one of your initial companies, Kevin. They can advertise on our screen while you're playing the game. They can advertise their products that you can actually purchase by using your mobile phone app on the phone and purchase directly from them or through us.
Okay. All right. Good. So, where are you based?
We are based in Melbourne, Australia.
Oh, fantastic!
We have the development. We have the development team in Belgrade, Serbia, and the manufacturers in Guangdong, China.
I have a friend of mine that lives. I go down there. I stay. He lives in Turak.
Yes. One of the guys that works on the project is from Turak as well.
Yeah, beautiful neighborhood there.
It is one of the best.
Big money.
Yes.
Yeah. So okay. So listen. Do you have a business plan that I could see, the total plan? I love golfing. I love what you're talking about. I think I could see, it's funny because I was at a friend's, we had a pool party, and he had a little putting green off to the side, and a bunch of people were playing for, money. And it was like the excitement of the day. It was great.
Yeah.
So, I could see that if you're doing this on a global basis,
absolutely.
The one question, is there any way to cheat? Okay. Because, I'm just thinking, if how do they know it's a 17-foot putt? Is that the lasers that
Kevin? Yes, exactly. There will be a laser that will determine the distance. So when it's locked in, you place the ball to say 3 meters. You can't cheat. If you move the console, it will tilt. It will make an error. So it will disable a player from putting or participating further in the game. Plus, don't forget there is a camera that you can actually see the golfer. So if it's manipulated in any way, it will be self-explanatory and obvious to everyone.
Right. Good. Okay. Super. All right. So I'd love to get that.
I've sent you the white paper, which is also the business plan.
Okay. So they may have sent me something last week, but let's just make sure I got the latest and greatest of everything you've got. Okay. And
not a problem.
I will be in Australia sometime this coming next, like in the next 90 days, give or take. I'm going to be in Sydney, not Melbourne this time, but let's get moving on this sooner than later. And how far are you on the development of the app so far?
Well, Kevin, if I get the funds for the development of the final phase, we can complete it within 3 months, latest 4 months. But with the fully operational, say, consoles, that everything's been tested and ready to go, probably June, July.
Okay. And what's the next amount you're needing in terms of cash?
Well, as I said, we're looking for, say, 500,000 for 10% in the company. We believe that we won't require 500,000. Okay, so that's why I'm offering, looking for a partner that will agree to pay the tax invoices and then progress as we go.
Okay, all righty. I'll look forward to getting everything. Give me a week to get back to you. We definitely are interested. I love golf. I did the first ever golf infomercial It was called the
It is.
Memphis Golf Club. I think you're on to something here. I really am excited for the future and look forward to following up with you to see if it's something I would invest in or someone I know or one of my team members, or we can help you raise capital.
Excellent. Good news.
Different options there. We don't.
Thank you very much for your time. It's much appreciated.
We help you raise the money. So we'll figure this out as we go. Okay.
Beautiful. Good news. Thanks very much for your time. It's much appreciated, and looking forward to be working with you.
You too.
Thanks very much.
Bye-bye.
See ya. Nice day.